Jim, we just talked with Phil, and at this time of the year, is there any challenge to coming back into the lineup when the intensity is so high after missing a couple games, assuming that he is ready to go?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll see. The other side of that you can say is he's probably a little fresher. We played a lot of games with travel, all those kinds of things. So, I'm thinking they would balance each other out. It might be the first few shifts tonight, might be a little bit of a stretch for him, but I would think he will have good legs.
So we'll see with Phil, same thing with Grunstrom?
No, Grunny will not play. No, Grunny's not playing tonight.
You guys have had so much success at home since the NHL All-Star break. Is it encouraging to have 5 of the final 6 games in this building as you look to kind of cement that playoff spot?
You always love to play in front of your home fans, and I think our fans, the last few home games have been electric. The last game, the last 2 breakaways, the loudest I've heard the building maybe all year. So we always like that, but the game, has to be played a similar style, whether you're home or on the road, and you can't open it up just because you're at home. That's, every coach is concerned. They'll tell you that forever. But we certainly like being in front of that crowd, that energy, that drives us.
We've talked a lot about teams that are out of a playoff race and the danger that they pose as spoilers, but a team like Vancouver that's already clinched, does that present any different approach, given that they might be in a different mindset?
No, I don't think so. They're like us. I think they would tell you they're in a playoff race. I don't want to speak for them. They're in a playoff. They're trying to get their team ready for the playoffs. They know they're in, but it's just a short window now until we get there. So they're focusing on being the best they can be. It's going to be a good hockey game.
Jim, a couple, 2 or 3 guys you consider like unsung on this group that don't get a lot of press, but maybe bring importance.
Yeah, well, there's so many, but you're right on who doesn't get the press. And I would say, Lizotte and Lewis are 2 of them for sure. Mm-hmm. But I would also say Englund and Spence, on the back end as a pairing who've played all year pretty much together and done a really good job. Both of them were not full-time NHLers coming into the season, and they've played full-time NHL minutes, done a really good job. So that pairing has done a nice job for us too.